Dean, I wanted to talk about you. You're doing a lot of TV shows right now.
That's right. I just did an episode of Bones. I also have a weekly podcast called the Chill Pack Hollywood Hour, of course, with my co-producer, Phil Lernes. And we talk about basically filmmaking and also what it's like to make a documentary. And you can find that at chillpackhollywood.com. And, of course, my Chill Pack, which you know, the laptop cooling system that I believe I gave to you as a gift when I was here a couple of years ago.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it goes right under your laptop, in the freezer, underneath the laptop, and cools it down. You can get that at chillpack.com, chillpak.com. And, you know, that's selling around the world. So I've been really busy, actually.
I can't find my 1984 stuff that I was reading earlier in the week. It's the trampled and being trampled on.
They're getting it?
We're getting it. Yeah, but the problem is I had so much stuff. This is like,
I know.
Well, this is one day of stuff.
This is just one day?
This is one day. Well, those magazines have been there for about a month, but no, all of this, this is just, look.
Yeah.
This is just a smattering of one trip to the grocery store. Falling fertility, how population problem is solving itself.
That's just in The Economist.
And it says fertility's falling astonishingly fast, and that's bringing big benefits. Less people's good. Here they are saying the heir to the Rothschild fortune is the hero gene, and it says that he may be basically Jesus.
Good God.
And then it says Al Gore's an eco-prophet, and stuff like that. And then they've got our heroes for us, not people that stand up against tyranny. No, it's got to be Colt McCoy. So see, I mean, just a quick smattering there.
Outside Magazine talking about the hero gene, and that this is rather shocking. I thought you'd have to find this in much more obscure publications.
No, it's just they have billboards up when we were in Los Angeles doing some interviews, and just worshiping David the Rothschild. He's just going to save us. We're going to pay our carbon taxes directly to him. He owns one of the major carbon trading systems.
Oh, you're kidding.
Isn't he gracious to save us?
That's amazing.
And by the way, when he was on my radio show, because people can get these folks, I'm like, how did Alex get him on?
Yeah.
That's another big conspiracy. Well, he had a book for kids teaching them that polar bears were drowning, literally, and that we had to have a global carbon tax and he would save us, that the public school system was buying for kids. So we call up the publisher, and we go, we're a large syndicated radio show. We'd like to have you on about your book. And so they have him lined up in interviews all day.
Yeah.
He's supposed to come on for 10 minutes, but I challenged him. He was on for about 45. And he was so arrogant, Dean. He was so arrogant to everybody that he would say, number one, there's no plan on carbon taxes, that's a conspiracy. And then 2 years later, he came out and said it was good. We all needed taxes, the carbon tax. And then I said, well, why are the ice caps on Mars melting? And why are some of the moons of Jupiter and Saturn melting that were liquid, methane and other things?
Yeah.
And he said, oh, because they're now closer to the sun. They're closer to the sun than the Earth. And I said, no, it goes Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, and then out to the gas giants, all the way out to Pluto. And he just said, no, that's not true, and laughed. It's in his religion, it's about the religion of the elite.
Yeah.
It's about contempt for the general population. It's about thinking my audience was so dumb that he would come on and say, no, the ice caps are melting because those planets are closer to the sun than the Earth.
Wow.
But even if he meant that, no, planets have gotten closer to the sun, well, then that's also what's making the Earth hotter. But in truth, the sun had just heated up. It's the main giver of heat and life.
Right.
Some, underground magma touching the ocean and coming out, that creates some geothermal. But most of it,
right.
Literally billions of times more in the equations I've seen comes from the sun.
Yeah.
And they say, no, that's a conspiracy theory. And the IPCC at the UN that runs this whole global warming fraud, they openly say that it's a conspiracy theory to say the sun affects Earth temperature. You can pull up the headlines right now. Google this. UN says sun not affecting climate. And you will get them announcing, they say, Dean, the sun
doesn't affect.
When the Earth's tilted towards the sun, you get summer. No.
That's not it.
No.
That's geothermal.
Yes, it's your breath. You did it, Dean. You're bad.
I shouldn't be exhaling.
Listen, there were only 20-something thousand 2 decades ago polar bears, which are still a large population.
Yeah.
And all the major archaeological study they've done show that when it does heat up, there's more of them. Okay, because they almost die in the winter, and then they only eat during the summer. So the warmer it is, and it was getting a little bit warmer for a while, it's a natural up and down cycle, they were doing a lot better. Now, unfortunately, it's getting colder again, so the population of polar bears will start going down, according to the historical record. But they just tell people no. I mean, my son has textbooks and stuff that say the polar bears are all dying, Dean.
And they're dying because of the global warming.
And they say penguins can't swim. I'm not kidding.
Really?
They say penguins are going to drown.
Well,
it's an aquatic bird.
It's an aquatic bird. I saw March of the Penguins. They don't do very well on land, it seems.
No, they have contests in public schools. I was even down in Port Aransas at a pizza place, and on the wall, they had all the little kids' pictures they'd drawn saying, please save the penguins, they're going to drown. And they had the kids all do that, and the kids love penguins.
Yeah, absolutely. Wow. It just never ends, does it?
So tell us, what TV shows you doing right now?
You will see me... other than the Bones episode, I'm working on a show for Discovery, a conspiracy show, sort of like Jesse Ventura's, a little more fun, though. I love Jesse's show, but he's coming at it a bit.
You're doing a conspiracy show for what?
We're looking to get it on Discovery Channel. I'm working.
Oh, so this is separate?
This is a separate thing. This is going to be for theatrical and DVD release, but it'll be another show similar to that where I explore these kind of things.
Going to come interview us?
I would love to, if you have me.
Absolutely. My only issue is Discovery Channel did a 5-part series with me and shelved it because it was too hardcore, like Ventura's.
Oh, really?
So they're going to want you to look into chupacabras and stuff?
Yeah, all sorts of stuff. I went and looked with Dr. Roger Lear at some alien implants that he had removed.
So next episode, vampires.
Yeah.
Episode after that, Loch Ness Monster.
Yeah.
And then Net Yeti, the abominable snowman.
Maybe some of that, but yeah, it'll be sort of that kind of thing. And of course, I do stand-up comedy, so I'm still performing live all over North America and all over the world.
Well, Dean, you are kicking butt, and I'm not trying to be mean. I just knew I could guess what Discovery's going to let you do. Hey, but you're doing this documentary. That is good.
That is good.
Tell me, is it okay to talk about the production company? No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it.
Later, yeah.
I'm not going to do it.
Sure.
I just watched your 6 there, buddy. But, man, you're doing so much. You're doing a bunch of TV shows, movies. I mean, you're busy.
I'm very busy. Yeah, there's a lot of independent stuff. I just shot a movie called Atlantis Down. But the space shuttle has shot that, so that'll be coming out this year. A couple of other, these independent productions. Hollywood is changing the way it's doing business. There's a shifting sand going on there.
What'd you think of Ventura's television show?
I liked it a lot, and it was great to see you on it. I think it's great the way his research team actually follows the research, so they'll follow it down the rabbit hole, which a lot of shows didn't do.
It's almost like Perry Mason.
Kind of like Perry Mason, where you uncover layer after layer of an onion till you get to something.
Got top ratings on True TV.
Is that right? Mm-hmm. I think he's great. I mean, sometimes he seems to be coming in with like his mind already set, and then he just finds the information.
Yeah, but that's the first time it's been from our perspective.
It's true.
No, I was behind the scenes. Ventura would really go check it out.
Oh, he would.
I mean, Maurice Strong really does want to destroy civilization. He says that. Mm-hmm. That global warming is a fraud. They already exposed the fraud before ClimateGate even came out and got Bill Santer to admit the UN fudged the reports.
Really? So that's great to hear. But I often think, I'm got access because I was in the government. I got access to all sorts of things.
No, Ventura. Let me tell you, Ventura 4 years ago was arguing with me.
Was he?
About this stuff. And no, he really went out and checked it out. Okay. He believed global warming at the start of the episode.
Oh, yeah, that's right. And then
that's real. They really sit around screaming at each other. I've been in that room.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Because I don't know any of those other researchers on that show.
They just sit around screaming at each other. One of them's his son, who was one of the guys that woke him up.
Oh, yeah?
I mean, that's real. I mean, they have some stuff where, we got to have a different shot. Let's not have this all in your office. Here, we'll do it down the street at this warehouse.
Yeah.
Where I talk to Jesse with a different backdrop, but it's really me talking to Jesse.
Yeah.
I mean, it's real. That stuff all happened.
And they must have a hell of a budget because everybody's flying all over the world on different planes. They seem to be doing very well for a group. I like it, though. I'm going to continue watching for sure.
Well, Dean, I'm going to go to Bob Chapman, but it was really wonderful having you.
Yeah,
and I'm going to come out during a break and rant out this 1984 quote to you.
Thank you so much.
And we can talk with a few of those other questions during the breaks. And I look forward to seeing your film coming out next fall, and it's going to be called The Truth Is Out There.
That's right. Thanks so much, Alex.
Dean, great seeing you.
You bet, man. Take care.
Good seeing you, man. What a great guy. Are you going to be around this evening?
Yeah, actually I am.
My son's here today. I'm taking him to get him a new bike. He's gotten bigger, bicycle. But maybe if you're around this evening, we can actually go out and get a bite to eat or something.
Something. That'd be cool. I got a couple things to do, but
Well, that's fine. We can. Are you here tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm here tomorrow as well.
Well, we'll see what happens.
Okay, man.
See you, bro.
Take care.
See you out there.